Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today we're going to talk about presence and how the design of a character can combine with an actor's performance to give you everything you need to hit the pose you're looking for. To do that, we'll be using the Hot Toys Yoda 6-scale figure. Let's get started. Okay, here's Yoda, still in his box exactly the way he's going to come to you. Look at this gorgeous force-wielding portrait. Really looking forward to using that today. So many accessories, way too many to name. Pretty much anything that you're going to need to recreate any scene from Dagobah. Looking forward to seeing what I can do with this guy. Let's roll. Okay, here's Yoda, and he looks fantastic. Look at this. Such a fantastic sculpt. Two fantastic sculpts side by side. We're going to use this one today, I think, and have him levitating a few things. When I pull his head off of Yoda, I want to do it without damaging this hair because I would like to use this head sculpt again. It seems like the best way to apply force would be to grip just below the ears here. Just wrap your finger underneath one ear and under his chin, and then your thumb on the exact opposite side. I'm not touching any of the hairs. It seems like I have a plenty. Oh yeah, look at that. That came off with relative ease. And it's a good thing too because I just found out there's plastic in here, and that just wouldn't look good on a shelf. Alright, so having done that, just find the appropriate head. In this case, Yoda napping. And apply pressure until you feel that joint pop into place. Okay, the thing about Yoda is that he's almost hunchbacked by the time Luke finds him. So you're going to want to bend his legs a little bit. And that should put him at the proper posture. And also at the proper height. When I put the head back onto him, I should have put this necklace on first. I did it backwards here, so I'm going to have to find out. I think that this will go around one ear and then over the other. Yeah, there's a little bit of room there. So just pull that over. We've all seen Force users. We all know what they look like when they're doing the thing that they're doing. So just kind of bring Yoda's hands up, using his hands as a means to guide his mind to lift those objects into the air. So see what I've done here. I've got how I have one hand back like this and the other hand forward. It's like he's using one hand to control things on a particular axis and another hand to control things on the opposing axis, like a conductor in an orchestra. And we'll dial him in later. Right now what I want to do is I want to bring this bass in. And there are so many elements to this bass, including this fantastic little tree trunk. There are keys, notches in the key, that correspond with grooves. What you just have to do here is just figure out which notch applies to which. It's like fitting in a puzzle. Most of you have probably done something similar to this before. But yeah, it slides in there nicely. You can feel it's nice and snug. It doesn't wobble. Here's your two acrylic rods that we're going to use. And the corresponding bits of rock. Now, look, I can see here that it appears that there are multiple keyholes in here for this acrylic rod. So what you do here is just go ahead and insert the acrylic rod into the keyhole of your choice. Make sure it's in there nice and snug. And then slide it into the base. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Actually, in retrospect, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, aesthetically, I think it'll be more pleasing to see this rock floating over here. Yeah, slightly off the ground, and this one over here, slide that into the keyhole. And that'll provide more balance. My guess is that, and this is how I'm going to explain this from a storytelling perspective, that he's using the force so intensely to lift something out here that there's like a feedback effect going on that's lifting up these stones all around it. You can leave it like this, or you can incorporate these other elements that come along, such as this cane. Obviously there's going to be somewhere. So maybe have it right here, hooked up to this tree. Let's rotate it so you can see where I've got it. Or you could have it even higher and just lean up against the tree. This little light here that Yoda seems really, really fond of. Now what's really awesome about this is you can make this guy light up. And how you go about doing it is you'll need a very, very fine precision screwdriver, like this one that I have here, to get into the base. Once you get that unscrewed, pop, there we go. These tiny little batteries are very difficult to manage. I'll drop one down into the hole. And the second one, I'm going to grab with a pair of needle nose pliers. Replace that door. and it takes some effort. But ultimately, even if you're only going to use it once or twice, it'll be worth it, especially if the purpose is photography. Then the reward is pretty cool. Yoda's journey in the Star Wars saga was epic and convoluted, and the best part of it took place towards the end on Dagobah. I mean, when you think about it, you're almost getting two characters in one here. And combined, the two of them represent the finest collectible figure set that I've seen in my collecting days.